Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Squad Builder Showdown without a marquee player because I forgot to put one in. Let's do that again.
We haven't clapped.
You are clapped. That's just annoying for Harry more than me.
I like it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Squad Builder Showdown. Today, we have got you an 11 out of 10 episode because some jokes never die. It's the one and only Declan Rice for birthday, James. 5-star skills.
I don't want to be too racially charged, but I do like rice. And not
What's
just
your
the
favourite
food.
type of rice, James? We talking for birthday rice, egg fried rice?
My favourite rice is the rice that went on Sing My Dialect and sang Rice, Rice Baby. That was an iconic moment of the year.
That was peak rice, to be fair.
Absolutely amazing.
That is not just rice. This is not just rice. This is rice that went on Sing My Dialect. That was my impression of the Marxies advert. I hope you enjoyed it.
Do you mean me? Because all the audience.
Everyone's when I was you, the other 300,000 people watching this video. Sometimes I do forget that about 300,000 people watch these videos,
It's
James.
kind of
I'm gonna
mad,
be honest
isn't
with
it?
you. And I do sit here and just talk absolute rubbish and mess around like an idiot.
They're the ones watching, mate. So.
And then people apparently enjoy it. I do like it. I mean, it's a pretty good job. So everyone likes to complain about the job, no matter what the job is, don't you? Sometimes it does get a bit, wears you down. Let's just say, sit in your desk 12 hours a day, grind out content, doing whatever. But it is fun. When you put it like that, when you sit in front of a camera and talk to 300,000 people about, especially in Squad Builder Showdown, about absolutely anything. And people are like, this is good content, Andy. And I'm like, thanks, guys. I didn't think it was, but I'm glad you enjoy it.
What I think is crazy is, like, I don't think my brain actually knows what 300,000 people looks like.
Nah, it's like unquantifiable.
Yeah.
Is that the correct word?
Like, it's like several football stadiums worth of people,
Well,
which
it's
is mental.
It's 4 Wembleys, basically. Wembley's 90,000 in it. These videos get like 350 sometimes, 400,000 views.
I can't imagine it.
I once did a meet and greet and only met about 200 people, and that took hours, like literal hours. I was knackered by the end of it.
Yeah.
Imagine 300,000. Crazy. Anyway, we can sit here and talk about absolutely anything, but we probably should do some Squad Builder Showdown as well. Although I do like sitting here talking about absolutely anything, James. Do you know one thing I took from this card, actually?
What?
The other fella, I say the other fella as if there isn't multiple of them. This other fella, right, he's got a FUT birthday card, right. His name is Kamada, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know the guy.
Now, the thing that I took from this is this poor fella is 87 rated with 91 dribbling, 5-star skills, and he's fodder. I put him in this SBC to get Rice.
It feels kind of bad. He had a really good moments card last year, I think it was. And I thought he was really good. I don't know why he's so cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he still does. I've done a Squad Builder Showdown with Deck, actually, where he never ever sent me his face cam. So if you're watching this one, thanks, Deck. Send me if you want, we'll re-upload it. Anyway, we did do that. So, like, footballers do watch FIFA videos. Diogo Jota's a bloody competitive FIFA player.
True.
This guy, he might play FIFA. There's a high chance that he probably does. He's born in 1996. Imagine becoming a footballer, playing FIFA when you're a kid, thinking, oh, I can't wait to be on Ultimate Team. I can't wait to build a team around myself. Oh my God, I've got a FUT birthday card of 5-star. I'm fodder.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I know he must think, like, I mean, he knows that he's not as good as the other players, right? Like, in real life.
It's still a bit depressing though, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
It's bad enough when you're like a non-rare 76 or something like that and all your teammates are laughing at you for being terrible. When you then get a good card and you're still fodder, that's got to be a bit demoralising.
Especially this year, because they don't have their pro cards anymore, do they? Which is like really sad.
People always ask that, actually. It's always in like the comments of... I say always, it's in the comments of the Mbappe thing on FUTBin and stuff. People wondering what it is. Is it actually in concepts?
I don't believe it is. I'm unsure. It's like the VIP Mbappe, isn't it?
It's in the game, but I don't think it's... Yeah, there it is, for VIP. Yeah. So, for people wondering, the way we used to, like... We did Squad Builder Showdown on David Mailer's pro card once. I did it on Michael Keane's, of all people. I actually went on Michael Keane's account and recorded Squad Builder Showdown once. That was pretty funny. And used his actual card. They don't exist anymore. I guess competitive integrity or something. Instead, they just get a normal Mbappe that's got a cool card design instead.
It's because Diogo Jota was battering everyone when he went
with himself. Yeah, that's pretty funny actually. Rocking up to qualifiers and everyone's like, oh my God. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo, Sui's just scored a screamer in real life.
Oh,
sorry,
actually?
James. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I've got the match on. Oh, he's just done Sui as well.
Of course he's done Sui. Why are you saying Sui like that?
Because of that Cristiano Ronaldo Sui. Have you not seen that video?
I haven't.
No! Where have you been on the internet, James?
I have not.
You've not seen Cristiano Ronaldo suey?
I haven't.
We're going to have to pause the video whilst I show James this.
Yeah, go on then. Cristiano Ronaldo suey! What an idiot.
There you go. James has been educated on meme culture.
Fantastic.
I do also think sometimes, I say sometimes, a lot of the time, I make ridiculous, stupid, niche, had to be there sort of jokes. And I do wonder how many of the people out of like the 300,000 watching these videos actually understand what I'm on about or just think I'm crackers.
Mental, yeah.
Like, there's probably a good, at least 50% of the people who watched the last Squabble the Showdown where I screamed Cristiano Ronaldo suey. And FG got it, but half the people watching
They just thought you misspoke. Yeah.
Bonkers, yeah. Anyway, James, we've done a lot of chit-chatting.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do some guesses?
Oh,
I keep forgetting actually to put the timestamps in the videos. I'm really sorry, people. I'll get back on it. I'll try and remember for this one.
Timestamp now. Formations, mate.
Exactly. Guesses. What are you saying? I'm guessing.
Oh! So the thing is, right, I've been absolutely ravaging people in icon swaps with the 352.
I mean, that's a lie, first of all.
No, it's not. I still did them in under 25 minutes, right? 352, but there's so many links in the CDMs, it's a bit of a danger. So I'm going to have to go for something a bit more sensible today, right? And I'm going to go for a 4-2-3-1.
Fair enough. Also, a horrific amount of links into the CDM, but...
Nah, it's fine.
You may have it. I put 4-3-2-1.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go 4-2-2, James.
Are you, though?
Hopefully.
Yeah, you are. All right, 4-4-2, mate.
Delightful. Very nice. I mean, I feel like we should move on, but I've got so many things to talk about, James. Such as getting called a horrific cheat. Not in the last Squabble the Showdown on Alan, in the one before that's just gone up as we are recording this.
Yeah.
Very sad, very sad. I mean, to be honest with you, I will accept one of them. Called me a bit of a snake. And when I did do it, we got on to the next section and I thought, maybe I should let him keep Trippier. That was a bit naughty. Basically, what happened is I wrote down Savinia instead of Trippier on my whiteboard.
But you meant Trippier.
But I meant Trippier.
So it's a classic Clint Dempsey scenario.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not sure what. I think we were talking about Savinia or something like that. And I wrote it whilst I was talking about him and being silly. And stopped Harry halfway through picking and wrote Trippier instead.
Right.
But everyone was like, oh, Harry said he was going obvious. You knew he was going to do that. And, fair enough. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I know I wasn't cheating because that is what I meant to write down. But also, it was a bit snaky, so fair enough.
I mean,
however,
I don't know if there is a Savinia at left back, right back, so I don't know if it's
no,
not
there
a
definitely
legal
isn't.
guess, is
no,
it?
I'm just a moron. I was looking at the headline of this one. I'm just stupid. And then the other one, we were doing the discards, right? This one tilted me, actually. I'll be honest with you. It's not often the comments get to me. However, we were doing the discards, and at the very last second, after saying go on to Harry, before I picked a position, I thought, oh, actually, probably should put an expensive player at left back, because no one ever says that. Switched Pogba to left back. Harry picked the position. Pogba was already in. But he can't see my screen, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter until he says the thing. I'm not in the Penfez.
That's toxic, mate. Can't believe you're dragging people down with you. I mean, yes, it is true.
And everyone was like, well, you can't, you said ready, you can't move him. It's like, well, I can, he hasn't picked a position yet.
I like unreadied and
He hasn't
re-readied up.
started. Anyway, yeah, I just thought we'd bring it up. I don't actually really care.
I don't think he cares.
Shout out to all the nice people in the comments. We just ignore everyone else. Shall we move on, James?
Go on, mate.
Criticism is valid, but I also don't listen. No, that's
yeah,
not true.
yeah.
I do
It's
listen
like,
to
oh,
you.
yeah, really interesting point. Whatever.
No, that's mean. I do like the comment section. I think I've done a good job over the years of curating a nice community, and people are mostly nice, but I do kind of agree.
I thought you were just going to say you've done a really good job over the years of making a very
blocking
good
out the haters.
Impression of the comment section.
Oh, you can't move your Pogba when you've already said ready. Well, I can, and I just did, so what are you going to do about it?
Stinks of respect, that imitation does.
Nah, I'm just trolling. Should we move on?
Go on.
Right, into the first picks we go then. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm feeling better because I am talking a lot, and I feel like I'm talking very, very fast as well. Need to just...
All the words you've been saving up while you've been not talking, mate, they're all coming out now.
Just take a breath. Stop trying to fight the comment section, quite literally. Relax. Enjoy some videos. Nah, I am feeling a lot better. Not 100%. I took Dipper to doggy training class today, and he was being a bit naughty. Like, just being excited, so I had to, like, have hold of the lead tighteners, like, wrestling match with him sometimes.
Yeah.
Came out with the biggest sweat patches I've ever had in my life. So, I'm still a little bit fluey, but testing negative for about 5 days now, so we're good. However, enough about that, James. Actually, random thing to talk about. He's doing is Good Citizen Award tomorrow, the little dude.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, so there's a thing for the Kennel Club where you get a bronze, a silver, and a gold, and like you work your way through them, and it's how well behaved your dog is and how in control of your dog you are and stuff like that.
Okay.
And he's doing his first test tomorrow to get the bronze on.
Interesting. That is actual school.
Yeah. So he's got to like do an exam, and you're allowed to use treats. So obviously you practice with treats, but when you're doing the exam, he's got to do it without treats. So you have to walk over to like a cone, tell him to sit, take his lead off him, tell him to stay, walk to the other side of the room, shout him, and he has to run all the way to you, sit down in front of you, clip his lead back on, and then walk nicely back to where you started. And just things like that where you've got to like be able to control him, but obviously there's loads of other dogs around and doing the same tests.
There's no way Odin would do that. There's just absolutely zero shot. He just gets distracted and runs on.
Yeah, he gets very distracted by the other dogs. But the bronze-on's not too bad. That's like one of the hardest things to do with the bronze-on. And then healing, but like with distractions and stuff. So he like wants to run around and see them and pull on the leads, but he's got to stay next to your side without you pulling on the lead.
Gotcha.
Most of the rest of them are like reasonably easy. He's got to stay for him, and he's like dead good at that. When you start seeing him in the class, you'll see the dogs doing like practice for the gold award and stuff like that. Like the control they've got of their dogs is mental, and the dog's just like permanently fixated on them and does everything they say instantly. It's so good.
The dream.
Take him to doggy class. It's well good. It like proper helps though. Like even playing in the park and stuff like that, be an absolute nightmare if there was another dog there, getting Dipper to come back over to you just because he's so excited. He's a puppy and he's just so excited.
Yeah, that's
to
the
play
other
with them.
thing. It's the age, I think, makes a big difference.
Yeah, but it's helped so much. Like, well, sometimes he's now the good dog that comes back to the people and brings the other dog with him. Yeah, I know, it's mad.
My goodness.
It really helps. Would recommend. Anyway, James,
yes.
I'm getting distracted. I'll let you guys know in a future squad of the Showdown whether he passes. I'm not sure if he will. He was an absolute nightmare today because he hasn't been for like 2 weeks because of COVID.
Who's going first?
We shall see. I'll go first if you want.
Go on then.
I was just having a little flick through who to go for, and I thought, do you know what? Justice for my man Hamada. Get him in the squad. Kamada, yeah. Justice for that guy.
All right, yeah.
Oh, he's even getting served L's when I'm trying to be nice.
Feels bad, man. Yeah.
I'll then... That's so mean. I'm trying to be nice and put him in my team, and I'm just getting his name completely wrong. Yeah, well, never mind. The good thing about him is A, that he's got 5-star skills, and B, that I can then use Team of the Year Erling Haaland. Future Man City player, apparently.
Okay, yes, allegedly.
Word on the street is he's going to City because they promised that he could then leave and go to Real Madrid.
When, though? I don't understand, like, how do you make a contract like that?
I don't really know.
What if he doesn't want to leave?
Well, I guess he'll stay there because he doesn't want to.
But like, if it's contracted, I guess it's just, I don't know. Maybe he gets a choice.
But it could end up being like Harry Kane, where Daniel Levy was, oh yeah, cross my fingers. Honestly, you can say, yeah, definitely have my fingers crossed. You can 100% go to Man City. Not.
Yeah.
I'll let you leave. Not. Imagine how many goals Harry Kane has scored this season if he played for Man City.
If he had a good team, yeah.
Imagine how far ahead in the title. I mean, they're already quite far ahead, but
I should like,
every single game. Yeah, City would be if they had Kane.
He could be much more of a golden boot contender.
Crazy. Anyway, apparently they're getting Haaland instead of Kane now, which is
upgrade.
Yeah, I did read a little article about. And it irritates me when people read articles and then just spout them back to you as if it's fact.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure. I'll have Sadio Mane, please, James, on left cam.
Okay.
And then I am going to stinky out a little bit and just make my team a bit easier to build and go for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
You didn't want to go for Ole Gunnar Watkins?
No, I don't want to go for Ole Gunnar Watkins, James, no.
You can have them all, mate. It was a bit difficult because there's like anything you could do. And I actually wrote down versed the future stars as the left cam, but I thought a bit moronic to write a Bundesliga one. I should just write English ones or Premier League ones. So I rubbed him out anyway. But I would have got the right league. I've written down...
You would have got the right league.
Ali, Vardy, Watkins, and Ben Rama.
I feel a bit stinky picking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because I have slandered the man on this game multiple times.
He is bad, that's why, mate. Yeah. Didn't even pick Robbie Keane.
Well, it's because he's Norwegian and he links to Haaland.
That is true, I forgot about that.
That's why I did it. But I feel like maybe I should have just got a strong link to Rice and then picked Bellingham or something at CDM to get a strong link to Haaland. I don't know. But we've done it now. Never mind. Oh, I should also mention why on earth we're doing the teams like this is basically because we're doing a CDM. People probably seeing 4 names written on James' whiteboards. Like, what is going on here? It probably would have made more sense for me to just do my 2 strikers and in the midfield do 2 cams and a CDM. But then that would completely mud James
because I have to do a striker and then 3 cams and a CDM.
And then like a cam and leave a couple of cams and do that with the CDM or like... It's just a bit weird, isn't it? So,
do you know what else is very weird, mate? I also want that guy
You want Hamada?
Schlamada, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Just because he looks like a man who also likes rice. So stick him in there. Then I am going to get for B.
Oh my god,
B.
I've just typed Hamada in on fucking.
I'm going to get another Future Stars. It's going to be Future Stars Beatius. I think he was in Team 2. I believe he's tradable. Wait, let me just double check.
I mean, it says he's 7.5k, so I'm not sure he is. He's 10 swaps tokens, James.
I do have 10 swaps tokens, though, you know.
Do you actually? Sure,
Yeah.
you're not going to spend them on him.
Oh, I don't want to, but I have sort of committed now. Are
you going to?
No take-backs. Mate, I said
No
it.
take-backs.
It's possible. No take-backs. And then I've got Prime Hullet and Bebu.
For Christ's sake. What do you mean? And then I've got Prime Hullet.
Prime Hullet and Bebu. Well, he's Dutch. That's the other reason I needed to keep him in. This account has quite good luck.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
What sort of a stupid sentence is that, James? Oh, hello, my name's Andy. I'll have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh, and then I've got Prime Hullet. Sorry?
Yeah, it was either him or Zidane. You can choose, mate, if you want.
I mean, Zidane's somewhat more of a normal choice, I think.
Higher rated.
Yeah, but like you can get Zidane's for a mil.
The
Or a mil and a
difficulty
bit.
is, right, the difficulty is with Prime Hullet is that he's a centre-forward base, so it's quite hard to put him into teams.
You are legally allowed to play him with centre mid on Squabbler Showdown, I will tell you that.
Oh, I
We have
didn't know
covered this in the
that.
past.
Well, he's playing
Yeah,
at Cam anyway, so...
Yeah.
You know me, I don't like playing people in their normal midfield positions.
This is true. Hullet is a centre mid because of his middle card, so it's viable to write that as a guess.
I get you, I get you.
People did moan about it a little bit because I don't know if it's Savenia or it was another French cam where he's got a non-rare base card that's a centre mid, so can technically be played CDM, but then his cam cards, he's got like 3 or 4 of them. I think it must be Savenia, where he's then actually really good. So you can then play his cam cards that are sick at CDM if you wanted to.
Okay.
But I feel like that's a bit stretching the rules a little bit because no one looks at the non-rares, but I guess it is also just big brain and you can't argue with big brain. But Hullet, for example, yeah, Hullet's got a centre mid card. I mean, you can play Hullet. It doesn't really matter which Hullet.
Indeed.
Them's the rules. Ever changing, especially for me apparently because I'm a big cheat.
Yeah, you do like the cheat, mate. I was going to do
I make the
BTs.
most.
I actually didn't realise. I thought he was in the team, but I've committed now. There go the tokens. There we go. No, I'm not a liar.
Delightful.
Not a liar.
I'm enjoying this video, James. I'm going to be honest with you.
It's nice.
I know I am trying to fight my comment section and a little bit hyper. People are probably going to say I'm being incredibly annoying because I'm properly off the walls. But it's the first time I felt alive in weeks.
The thing is, as well, like I've been
Never felt more alive.
I've been privy to all of it because we have been playing a lot of League of Legends in the downtime. So
Yeah, there's nothing else I
beat
can
the
really
whole
do.
time.
I've gone from gotta go commit. Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Why'd you do that? So my brain
It's
doesn't
not
work.
even that. It was this. It was just, hi guys. Like every 5
Literally.
seconds.
Yeah. And then James was like, why'd you do that? I was like, I don't know. My brain doesn't work. I feel like my brain actually works. It's great.
Magic.
Can't wait to go skiing.
Well, did you get any of these players?
Oh, yeah, that is also an important part of this video, isn't it? Not just talking rubbish. No, I wrote down Phil Foden, Kai Havertz, Lucas Moura, and Cristiano Ronaldo Sui.
Grand.
Did I get... Okay, also, my brain's meant to be the one that doesn't work, James. Did I get any of these players?
could have written
Prime
Hamada.
Hullet, Hamada, Boetius, and Bebu.
You could have
No!
written Hamada. In hindsight, I should have written Hamada for you.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
you should. And you also should have written Haaland, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Mane, but you didn't, did you,
I
James?
never would have written any of them, but Hamada, maybe.
Should we move on? We've only got one player to pick.
Go on,
Let's
then.
make it quick. Right, James, your turn to go first. Let's get this over with. Who do you want?
I am going to pick a CDM, and it's going to be Emre Can.
Fair. Okay, yeah, nice. Cool. You can have him. I put So.
Oh, yeah. I know the one.
Sal. I'm not really sure how I pronounce his name.
So.
I pick So.
Oh, God. Who do you want, mate?
Somebody delete our... No, okay, let's just... Okay. I'm tempted to pick a strong link to... Haaland. I'll have Jude Bellingham, James.
Oof! That is an expensive player, monsieur. Are you sure you want to put such expensive player?
Good lord, he's 1.6 mil. I'll have second informed Jude Bellingham, James.
Flip it out, you absolute wetty. Yeah, guess what I wrote down?
Jude Bellingham.
So. No, as in, no, I wrote so. No, yeah, get up, mate.
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying you...
No,
I thought you were
no,
celebrating. There you go.
sorry, no. I was not speaking Spanish.
Very nice. Oh, I was gonna... If you had got him, and I would have been like, oh yeah, I'll have the future stars on James. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
baller.
that's
Yeah.
a man
you
who
guessed
did not
him.
realise.
Oh God, I can't use them. Oh no. No, okay, yeah, fair. We can both have them. Speaking of Sue, this game's sick, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, 2-1. Harry Kane just scored a pen. Suey scored again. I'm a poet. Let's move on. Into the fullbacks we go. First or second, James? What would you like to do?
I'll go first, actually.
Go on then.
Now, the right back, it's a question of whether I do this strong link now or later. And I think, actually, there's so many options at centre-back, I'll do it later. So I'm going to pick a random Premier League right back. It's actually going to be Aspi Liquetta.
Fair.
And then the left side is less of a chance of whether I can do the strong link now or later. I kind of want to do it now. And I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to do the new Rafa Guerreiro.
It's a new Guerreiro? There is a new Guerreiro.
Good birthday.
90 pace? That is spicy. You may have him.
Oh,
I did not know that existed. In
me neither till I checked.
Of the FIFA. Yeah, literally the only thing I've seen about Team 1 was, well, I mean, Alan, first of all, because Evan did pick Sin Suarez, because I needed the video to do when I was almost recovered, so I just did that with Editor Harry, because then I only had to record one. And then I didn't look at any of it, I'll be quite honest with you, I went back to lying on the couch.
Feels bad.
Oh no, we did Grealish with FG as well. Okay, I'm telling lies. Never mind.
But what about...
Make sure you go and watch that video on FG's channel, by the way. Well funny. Quite well funny. I mean, FG got battered and it was amazing.
Feels good. Can I have a right back as well, please?
You may, because I put Fredericks.
Yes.
Perfect link, never mind a strong link.
Yep. Do have him, but did not opt for that.
And then I put the man that I'm going to go for, the new fastest man on this game.
Brilliant.
But he's actually rapid. He's got 97
He is very
pace.
fast, to be fair.
It's not just a stupid car joke. Well, it is a stupid car joke. But he's also fast as well.
Okay.
And I was tempted to go Premier League on that side and then go Tomiyasu on this side.
Ooh.
That would have been quite jazzy. But it's one of them, innit? It's like, you either write it or you don't.
Brilliant. Like the lottery, yeah.
It's like, yeah, literally like the lottery. Like, you either win. If you play the lottery, it's a 50-50 chance you're going to win. You either win or you lose. That's how it works. Simple maths, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, I've got an A in A level. That's obviously not actual statistics, but you know what I mean? Like, you can either go down that, I'm going to write the Bundesliga route, and then it's like a 1 in 6, or you could go, I'll write Tomiyasu just in case he does that, and it's a lot more obvious than picking one of the umpteen million Bundesliga ones, is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
I'll have Munir, because he looks very solid defensively, and I don't think you'll have written him down.
Munir? What is going on?
Well, it's just a Bundesliga team, innit?
Munir?
Yeah, Thomas Munir.
Do you know what? I've made a critical error here, Andy, in that...
Have you got my team the wrong way around, James?
Well, I didn't even put it in Footbin, let alone
Well,
remembered.
that's a terrible start to start with, but...
So that was silly. So how have you got the strong link to
Well, my team
Mane?
does also make sense the other way around as well.
Oh, I forgot Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a hero card. Oh, Christ.
He can be my hero, James.
Oh, I've absolutely mudded it. And I still managed to get one. It's actually kind of crazy. Raum, he's so fast he's running out of your team, mate. Rum away.
Should have made that stupid joke and I packed him 25 minutes ago, should I?
Instead, you can have second to the grave.
My favourite part about that joke as well is that I can't get shouted at by Danish people for saying, oh, his name's actually pronounced Shona.
Oh, those are the days. Those are the days.
Scon!
What a brilliant, what a time.
Or Shona, or whatever his name is. I don't know, his name's Scon, mate. Fastest cake alive.
Yeah, that joke doesn't make sense if you pronounce it like that.
Yeah, his name's actually Raum, not Rum. No, please don't say.
He's not in your team anyway, mate. No need to practice. Get him out.
This man's name's actually Grave. Take him to the Grave. The gravy.
The gravy. All aboard the gravy train.
His name's actually Paul.
What's that thing? Oh no, it's Rod. Never mind. I got confused. It's the one with the deer. And he sneezed and all the deer and he goes, nice, Ron! I sneezed, I'm not allowed to sneeze. Anyway.
I literally don't know what you're on about. This is my Suey.
Yeah, touche.
Oh dear. Your impression then sounded a lot like Tom Cruise though. Might have just been because I was watching that deep fake Tom Cruise TikTok.
It's so good, eh?
He's so creepy
really
and it's
good.
so good. Where he's like,
Deepfake's actually
So
so
weird.
scary, to be honest. It's such a
that one is
scary
very funny though. Anyway, if you don't know what we're on about, Google, YouTube, deepfake Tom Cruise. Probably don't Google it. Weird stuff will come up. YouTube, deepfake Tom Cruise, and watch it. It's not actually Tom Cruise.
No,
That's the point. It's just
that's
some
why
guy,
it's
and
crazy.
he's mapped Tom Cruise's face over himself as he does a Tom Cruise impression, and it's very good.
Unbelievable.
Let's do some centre backs and goalie.
Okay.
Right then, centre backs and goalie. Did you know? Here's a random one for you. Did you know the plural of Lego is Lego,
Yeah.
not Legos?
Yeah, I'm going to go play with my Lego. My Lego set. Not my Lego set.
My Legos, my set of Legos.
My 2 Legos.
Anyway, random. What is also very random, James, is that EA have decided to give out prime icon moments in the
indeed.
middle prime pick.
I was in the midst of trying to bust through. I've got one more squad to do. I was doing them as fast as humanly possible. I just don't have the fodder right now.
I've got no fodder, but I'm going to go and do this after this video and just randomly upload it on my clips channel because presumably got to do it within like the next hour or so before EA fix it.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably give us another one as compensation. Oh, no! You got prime moments, Cruyff! Oh, sorry, here's some compensation. You weren't meant to get that.
Oh, the dream. Anyway.
That's like the Pele one, wasn't it? Where people
Oh,
got
don't
Pele.
even start me. No.
When they went, oh, sorry, you got baby Pele. Here's a baby icon worth 5 mil that you can now sell as well. That was stupid.
sad.
Do you want to know what, James?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, you've presumably written down 2 strong links to Gravy, which means on the right-hand side, I can finally use a player that I've been trying to use in Squabble the Showdown since forever. And everyone always writes them down, but this time you won't have, James, because you've written down 2 strong links to Gravy, haven't you? So I'll have Tap Sober for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. In goal, I just need to pick a Bundesliga goalie that you haven't guessed. If you were sensible, you'd write Neuer, especially considering he's got a 5-star skill moves goalie card now, which is outrageous. Casteels is shouting to me because he's almost got my name and he's now going in form. But I'm going to play it safe and go trap.
Okay.
Hopefully that's not a trap. And then is the actual dangerous one. The strong link to Mr. Grave. Go big or go home, Sula.
You can have them all, mate.
Beautiful.
Too busy trying to make the squad. Still didn't put your team in foot bin. Didn't really know how many links you put. I wrote Indica, Lacroix, and Herdecki.
I was so close to picking Indica instead of Tapsoba.
The thing is, I didn't. I think even if I didn't put the strong links, I was still on the right lines. I think maybe you wouldn't have picked Herdecki, but I knew you wouldn't pick the big one.
I was tempted by Herdecki as well. He was going to be my other safe one, but I thought...
I think I was close. I think I was closer than it would seem.
The Lacroix one, questionable.
Yes. But I think...
Although I also could have put him right centre back, but I
exactly.
don't know why he wouldn't just write down 2 Germans. But anyway.
Anyway, I need either a West Ham centre-back, which they do have 2 decent ones, or an English one. But I think I'm going to pick an English one to mix in with the crowd. Now, do you know what I was going to do, Andy?
Did you say to mix in with the crown?
The crowd of other English players. I was going to pick Joe Gomez. And then I was going to pick Van Dijk, and then I was going to pick Alisson. However, the last time I did that in the Squad Builder Showdown, Alisson punched Joe Gomez in the head, and I conceded.
Yeeted them into oblivion?
Yeah, so I don't actually know if I want to do that. I think instead, I'm going to go for Ben White, Tomiyasu, and Ramsdale.
Fair enough.
Is that all right?
It's not as good, but you can have it. So it is better, because you wouldn't have been out of Joe Gomez, mate.
Nice.
Gone Arsenal instead.
Nice. Thought we could both have Tomiyasu in,
Yeah, well, I haven't got Tomiyasu.
Oh, sorry, you didn't go... Well, sorry, at least one of us
I've got
Tomiyasu.
Kamada James, and that's racist.
Hamada!
Ramada, little hotel chain. Nah, you can have the Arsenal boys. Some of the most, I don't know if dedicated is the right word, but Christ, it must have been at the start of the season when we were like smashing it, actually winning games.
You won like 3 games.
And Arsenal fans are like, we're going to buy Calvert-Lewin. And I was like, why would you do that? You're absolutely terrible. And then now we're absolutely terrible and Arsenal aren't.
How the
tables have indeed turned. But people still remind me of that tweet, like 8 people who don't even follow me tweet me about it, which is hilarious. I mean, I don't care. Like, it's just Twitter, innit? But
I don't care.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me,
no,
but it's
I don't
funny.
care.
I mean, I've literally not brought it up because it winds me up so much. No, I'm not actually that bothered, but it is funny. People still tweet me like, oh yeah, stay in our lane, we're going to buy Calvert-Lewin. And then, do you know what? You can have him. He isn't even playing very good.
I mean, none of your team's playing very good. So.
Exactly, you can have them all. Sell them all.
Yeah. Start again.
Take the lot!
Start again. Reset the entire team. Start again.
Luckily for us, the people below us are even worse, which is somehow... You wouldn't think that was possible, but they are.
It's just...
And one of the teams above us is even worse as well. Good old Leeds.
It's a mix. It's a very mixy mix, isn't it? Like, it's very tetchy. Because it could... If you carry on playing the way you're playing, you will go down.
I don't know though, because we're playing good at home. Like, Lampard's people in the media and stuff like that have started like jumping on Lampard's back already. But actually, out of the 3 home games that we've played, we've won 2 of them convincingly and got scammed out of a point against Man City, which is Man City. That is true,
actually. You did get scammed. That was... I mean, speaking as a fellow team who also got scammed by playing against Man City, it was... biased by the ref.
By the time this video comes out, we will have played Wolves, which I think is going to be a very, very important game. That's tomorrow for us recording this. They were on a stinky streak and then just battered Watford 4-0. But that was only a couple of days ago, so they haven't had much rest and they're playing away, so you never know. But yeah, it is kind of tragic that I am sitting here thinking, well, at least Burnley, Watford, Norwich and Leeds are terrible, so we won't get relegated. That's proper awful, innit?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of seasons ago, you were pushing for Europa League, no?
Well, this is what I mean. Like, when I said that Calvert-Lewin isn't going to go to Arsenal, stay in your lane or whatever, it is obviously a bit dramatic because I'm being a biased Everton fan. Yeah. But at the same time, like, Arsenal haven't been consistently in Europe for the last...
No, this is also true.
5 seasons or whatever.
A big fourth race, absolutely.
Yeah, and Everton haven't been consistently in Europe ever, but we've always been in and around and trying to get it to a kind of the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
And then we started off really well and Arsenal started off terrible and I was like, why would he ever do that? However, something's clicked with Arteta and...
Saka. Oh my god.
Saka, I've seen a thing, yeah.
Good, bro.
I think it was Gary Neville who said it, that Arsenal have got no right to be in the top 4 this year with their squad.
I agree.
But Saka has dragged them there basically by himself.
And Ødegaard and Smith Rowe have all played so insane. Even Martinelli's playing well. Like they're so young but playing so far beyond their level.
Crazy, isn't it? So then, actually, what I said wasn't that stupid. It's like, realistically, we both should have been 7th.
Oh, it's a shock that we are playing so well.
Yeah, at the start of the season. And it's just a sideways move. But actually now, Arsenal are doing really good and Everton are basically going to get relegated. So yeah, sell everyone. Why not? It's really sad.
Do you know what else is going to be really sad? Want to make you discard all your players, lol.
Ha! Let's get into a game. Here we go then. James has just packed himself a prime moments. No, not Maradona. I've seen that one on Twitter.
That would have been good.
That would have been very good. Balak in that pick that you shouldn't even be able to get prime moments in. So, like I said, I don't know if I said it or just thought it. I'm going to open that and put it on the Clips channel, so make sure you go and watch it. I'll put the link down in the description. Hopefully we can get a prime moments like James did. Get to keep the card and then presumably get compensation from EA as well, which will be delightful. And then we'll do a pack and play on it when they give us it back. It's just stupid, isn't it? But in the meantime, we're going to try not to concede crap loads of goals. Crap loads of goals with gravy in defence.
Okay, this is not going very well. Oh, no, what a save! That is Ramsdale in real life. Absolutely saving my bacon.
Oh, you've got Hollick, James. Grow up. Did I also get halfway through my thing about... I'm pretty sure I did. Remember I said I hate people who read articles and then just spout it back to people? Did I even tell you that thing? I don't think I did I?
I don't know.
Apparently, Haaland's played so much football so young that there's a very real worry that he's going to be one of them players who peaks too early and ends up ruined by injuries, like for Michael Owen, for example.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Because he's played so many games. For even like Wayne Rooney. Rooney was absolutely unbelievable when he was 18. And he started going downhill when he was like 27.
His knees went, yeah. I see what you mean, actually. That's a good point.
Haaland's perpetually injured. Like, he's got a ridiculous goals per 90 minutes ratio and goals per game. And he obviously scores a ridiculous amount of goals anyway. But he doesn't play all of Dortmund's games, even though he's basically their best player, because he's always injured and he's always got like little niggly muscle injuries and stuff like that, apparently.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It'd be an interesting one for City. But City are so good and currently top of the league without a striker that they can just like, oh, we're playing Norwich this week, we won't play Haaland and give him a rest. And then actually play him against... Yeah, exactly.
Oh my Christ.
And then when you need a goal like this, just bring him on and... Okay.
And Aaron Ramsdale will save it just like in the Prem. Oh, mate, I cannot get the pass through my midfield. Oh, no, that's really bad, actually.
Not again, Ramsdale, mate. Sit down, son.
It's a good goal, that. That's a good goal, that.
Nothing would make me happier than discarding your Boitus.
It's just lofted over Tomiyasu, and I can't do anything about it. Feels bad. Good
Composure is what that is,
Yeah,
James.
good goal.
Composure.
Cannot complain about that one. Oh, it's a...
Also known as 45 minutes.
Okay then.
Well. Oh, I forgot your Hullet, actually. Boitus would be funny, or whatever he's called, because you just spent 10 tokens on him, but Hullet would be funnier because it's Hullet.
Yeah, I know. At least he got a moment's Balak to patch up the wound. Oh, mate, how have you kept on to that? Like,
Beautiful football.
Literally harassing him, and he's just still got the ball. I've watched
Ollie!
it. I've watched that. Ben White, good lad. Hullet wins those. He didn't head in the right direction, though. Well, it's dead.
Oh, that rice is actually so good. Ref?
Hullet!
Nah, that's an absolute...
Hey, let's
Please be offside,
go!
Dirty football, that.
Look at that Barnet, mate.
Dirty football.
It was absolutely a foul. I don't disagree with you, but still a goal.
I think that's the first time someone shouted Hullet in a squad with a shirt on. It's actually being Hullet. Like, it's usually me taking the piss when it's Alan or something.
What a block. I'm sorry, what is that? What is that? I am absolutely not having it. I am not having it, man. What is that? Why is my left back trying to chest it? It was Hamada on Hamada. He got confused. He thought he was him.
You trying to say they look the same? That's a bit racist.
If anyone can say it, I can.
Oh, it's beautiful, Manny.
Oh, that's actually really
See ya.
nice. It has to be done.
No! Ref! Play on! Ollie's got it!
See you later, mate. Not having it. Not bothered.
That's dirty play, that.
I am not
Ollie
bothered.
had it as well. Fraud of a referee because it played on.
Oh my god, he's going to score anyway.
Scored anyway. No, Ramsdale!
Ramsdale's
Oh, mate,
saving
your
this
Ramsdale's
goal.
been so
He has
clutch.
saved this formation, I felt so clogged up with your players on mine. Like, it felt so hard to just play out. I don't know what was going on. And then your two strikers were just in behind so often.
One of them's on Solskjaer.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. He's so bad at it. He was still absolutely rampaging through. Two strike formations.
Oh.
I made an error. I made a criminal error.
There's a lot of jazzy stuff on the line here,
Yeah,
James.
it's actually quite bad. I mean, I wouldn't really mind the BTs because it was a mistake. Declan Rice was actually very good. Everything else,
He is
not
very
bothered.
good.
But I mean,
Not
sorry,
bothered
sorry,
with Hullet?
sorry, Hullet and Declan Rice. I just didn't. I didn't want to think about it, so I didn't say it. Okay. Where shall I put? I've got two players I need to save. I need to keep them safe. Who do I care more about? I care more about Hullet, to be honest. I'm ready. Only one.
Left centre back.
Ben White.
Where was Hullet?
Right cam. Declan
Pain.
Rice, left CDM.
Pain.
Oh, I'll take it. He's actually 40k, you know.
Oh, no.
I'll quick sell him. He's gone.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We are going to do another squad of the show over on James's channel on FUT Birthday Danny Alves. Which is going to be very jazzy. And I'm going to go do that mid and prime icon pick thing, James, and upload it on my clips channel. So go and watch that because that'll be up before this video is. So, James, I'm going to end this video very quickly so that I can do this before EA fix it.
Well.
Goodbye.
Bye.